Hey, it's BrickTsar. We're going to do a Lego haul. This is a BrickLink Lego haul from France. So I'm pretty excited about this. And I know there is sometimes some concern about buying on BrickLink or eBay or any of the sites. And you always do need to be cautious with those. And I've done probably as many BrickLink hauls as anybody else on YouTube. This is probably like my 333rd haul, which many of those hauls contain multiple packages, sometimes 4 to 5 or even more packages. I'm only going to do one. And what I'm going to try to do now in the future is I'm going to try to always mention the seller that I'm buying it from, especially on BrickLink. Now, sometimes when you buy from eBay, you'll have novices or just people that are just trying to get rid of something. They don't really know what it is, so they're not necessarily an expert. And even on BrickLink, sometimes people aren't expert. But this is from one of my favorite stores, and this is only my second purchase from this store. But I like his store because he has old stuff. And before I get to that, I got my Jesus cup. Somebody gave me this Jesus Lego store cup from Orlando. But anyway, so let me get down here. You'll probably see my bald head or something. This is a pretty big package. Now, before I even get to it, I have no idea what the condition of everything is compared to what he described it as on BrickLink. I do know that there will be a lot of used sets, maybe some boxes. Some of the used sets will have worn out parts. And apparently my cat likes something that's in here, because here she comes. But what's in this package is a lot of things that are going to help me for what we're going to be doing with Brick Fair, Alabama in 2016. So I'm already thinking ahead. Get away from here. Shoo. Go away. Go away. Alright. So let's see what we got. Going to be a lot of goodies, and what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to try to review some of this stuff as soon as possible. Even though I got 600 to 700 sets here that I could review, that I haven't reviewed yet, since this is a new order, I want to kind of check the inventories and see what we got. All right, so these are going to be vintage sets for the most part. All right, let's start with what's in this bag. I got a sealed set here. This is a set I used to have. I sold on BrickLink a while back. Get away from here. And now I got it back. This is Woody Toy Story set there. So that's a sealed bag. I got the TV crew. Uh-oh. As I drop it. Let's see. All the prongs are on the end. Yeah. This is from the statue figure era. The pre-minifigure minifigure. So it's a TV crew. That looks pretty cool. And I think it's supposed to have the stickers. Yeah, I see stickers on there. We got another truck. I think I already have this, but I went ahead and got another one because I'm collecting Lego trucks. And this looks a lot like the 1960s truck, except a smaller version. I got the seaplane. Now, this is one I was actually working on piecing together myself. But since I was already in his store and he had the instructions and should be complete, I went ahead and got it. So if you notice, getting these statue figure sets. I'll go ahead and tell you what our plan is. We're going to have all of the statue figure sets and should have that by the summer, if not already. I actually got to look at my inventory. Here's another truck. This is another transport truck. It's got a sticker on it. I think there might have actually been two versions of this set, 694, one with the sticker and one without. All right, here's 692, which is a row construction crew. Again, the statue figure set. And here's another. Now this is a large figure, or not figure, but this is set 375. It's a transport truck, but it's the large vehicle set. We just reviewed a few large vehicle sets. I did not have this one. So I'm hoping, let me just check something. Hoping it has the stickers. I thought I'll check yet. It has a transport sticker. Looks like a fish. So they're transporting fish. And I'm already seeing why I like this seller. He's got everything neatly packed, clearly labeled. You know, it's possible that those could be missing pieces. I haven't got to them yet, but here's an early minifigure set. This is set 608, and the very first one probably had a sticker torso figure, I'm thinking, but this one you can even see on the instructions that it's not a sticker torso. Set 608. It's a little taxi. So never had that one for some reason. So that's everything that was in that bag. Alright, next up is the hospital. Now, I actually, in a previous haul, I got this base plate, and in his description here for this set that he had, he said he had a broken base plate, and there's the corner. It's broken just like he said, and I already have this red base plate. In fact, they have the red base plate in the Palace Cinema now, so it's going to be a little different. I think you've compared them. The red might look a little different, I'm not sure, but this is a maxi figure hospital. So it's got a lot of stickers, and these are tricky to put together. You can see on the instructions here, a lot of stickers. So I'm going to finally have that set. I was going to try piecing it together, but since he had it in the store, I went ahead and got it. Here's another. This one has the box, the helicopter. I actually think I had this at one time when I was younger. For some reason I remember it, but anyway, this is one with the box. It's not a sealed set, it just came with the box, and this actually was one of those sets that you had two different numbers depending on if it was North America or Europe, and I can never remember which is which. So another statue figure set, and here is another one. It's a taxi station. So this taxi kind of goes good with the taxi from the minifigure era. It's actually bigger than the minifigure era taxi. I think this probably came out in like 78 or 79. So that's why this is kind of ridiculous. It's got a gas pump. So there's the taxi thing. Alright, here's a model team, or it's kind of like a model team set, but this might be called a model maker. I can't remember what they call this, but I think this is a Renault. I can't remember, but I think these look pretty cool. So got that. I'm loving this. I could probably have bought more, but I had to set a limit just what I could afford. All right, here's another statue figure set, the rally car. I'm loving this. Here's a piano. Yes, a piano. I'm not going to smash it, but I'm overdue on some smash videos. Here's another one, a safari set. I think this one does not have the safari stickers. If I remember correctly, he said he did not have the stickers, which kind of stinks on this set because it's got some hard to get stickers. So I went ahead and got it anyway. Yes, there's no stickers right there on the thing. It's amazing what I'm remembering from when I placed the order. Alright, this is one I know I already have, and I actually ordered another one from another seller. I'm just trying to get as many of these statue figure sets and characters as I can, and these forklifts are usually tricky to get because a lot of times the springs are broken, but this one looks like the spring's good. So that's good. Oh look, another Toy Story set. This is the Buzz Lightyear, and this is a sealed polybag. I don't think I ever had that one. Right, here's the bus. Look, a bus. Isn't that cool? Awesome. And here's another early minifigure era set with the pigtails. Another car that they can't possibly fit in, the ambulance. Here's another large vehicle set. This is ambulance. And I think he said the door is scratched up and it's yellowed, but I don't really worry about yellowing. It's not a big concern to me. Because that can always mostly be fixed. Alright, here's some 2x4 bricks. I think I got all these colors, but a lot of times if they got decent prices, I'll go ahead and buy the unusual colors just in case there's a different shade or something. And sometimes people make mistakes in my favor, but I'm pretty sure I got all these, although that orange one looks pretty good. I like that. So these are all kind of unusual 2x4 brick colors. Let's see what we got here. This one. And this actually is the set that I went to first for this store. Now I have, like I said, I forgot to mention the name of the store after I said I was going to do that. There'll be a link in the description, but it's Finis des Models, something like that. I think it means your finished models, but it's a French store. So sorry I didn't mention that earlier. I don't think I mentioned it earlier. If I did, I'm mentioning it now, and it will be in the description. One of my favorite stores because he has a lot of finished models and a lot of classic vintage stuff. I was very pleased with my first order that I made with him, and I would have bought more then, but I had to save my money up. But anyway, this is a train set from the statue figure era. I actually owned this at one time, and then I sold it, and now I've reacquired it. I'm wondering, yeah, it's got a hole in the base plate, but that's okay. And it's going to have these 8-prong antennas, which hopefully they're, can't remember on the description about that. It should, hopefully he's got it protected in there, because those 8-prong, oh my goodness. I want to show you something. Sometimes people do things, and this is not a bad thing, but I just noticed something in here. Alright. In this bag, I see a plate. And I got to go back and look at the inventory, but you see that red? That is not some kid coloring it, I don't think. That looks like the red from one of the old Lego garages. It's very unusual to find them. Very hard to find. This is a patent pending brick. Yeah, plate. So this is actually, even in this kind of condition, is a very rare plate. And he had it in there. It's probably just, it's supposed to have a 4x8 plate. He put a 4x8 plate in there, but this is a 4x8 plate with the red side, which is rare. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in there. I just got to remember when I get to that, that actually doesn't belong with that set. So that is pretty cool. Alright, here's a cardboard road plate. This is something that Lego did back in the day. Actually, I guess that's all. I thought it folded. I guess that's all it does. It's two-sided. This is a harbor plate, and this is for an old harbor set. Set 364, I think. So I've never actually seen one before. So I guess you flip it over depending on which way you want it. So I don't have the harbor set, but these are hard to find, even though this one's marked up. He said it was marked up. Very used condition, had red mark on it. There's the red mark he said. So yeah, some of the older ones I have, they fold out, but this one looks like it's probably just one piece, and then you can just flip it over. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. I'm not an expert on these. I've actually never seen one in person before. Alright, and here's some random parts. These are statue figure parts. I just went ahead and wiped out his store of all of them, I do believe. Here's the legs. I think he had more legs than torsos, but just, that's a bag full of them. There may be some other parts in there. I think this is all the legs and stuff. Alright, here's some more of the parts. I got the red pigtails, which I needed. Those are actually pretty hard to find. I got some cowboy hats and the very, very rare white pigtails. See if I can show that to you. That is a very rare piece, literally. I'm not making that up. And then it looks like there's an NBA legs in there too, so pretty excited about that. Yeah, it's the first time I've got the white pigtails. And watch them put them in a new set coming up next year or something. That's usually what happens when I buy a rare piece like that, and all of a sudden they make it. Alright, here's the biggest set that really cost me on the shipping. Actually, he was very reasonable on the shipping. This is another set that's been on my wanted list since it first came out. Alright, get out of here. Alright, it's the Technic Control Center 2. Set 8485. You see it says Control Center. This was the second one that came out, and there's the reason I wanted to get it. It's got this dinosaur robot looking thing there. Now, it doesn't, I think it just moves like the head and the arms. I think it's attached to the base of the controller. But this is a pre-Mindstorm controller. I actually have Control Center number 1. I liked it. That was a really good set. I haven't built it in a while, but it's a cool set. But I always wanted this one. It should be complete. I think he said it was missing a red rubber band in the description. So this would be one of those that'll take me a while to go through and check. Like I said, it could be some missing parts other than what he even said. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's the brains of it. So got that. Got the box. Hopefully got the instructions. Yeah, the instructions are in there. So I want to build the dinosaur. I'm all excited about Jurassic World coming up. So I've been getting as many different dinosaur related sets, and I will try to review all those by this summer when Jurassic World comes out, at least all the ones that I have. My wife sent me the link. I'll try to remember to put it in the description to the Lego Jurassic World video game teaser that came out. It was pretty funny. So anyway, that is everything I believe that was in that box. So that is a pretty awesome vintage Lego haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Slide this camera back. A lot of stuff. This is what I would call a BrickTsar style haul. A lot of vintage stuff. It's one of my favorite sellers. You know, in the past, sometimes I didn't want to tell you sometimes who I bought it from, because I didn't want you to go over there and buy stuff from them. I wanted to keep them all to myself. Yes, no, this is awesome. Obviously, I could build some of these. Some of the parts could be missing, but I've already seen, just from the description and the things that I remembered when I made the order, which was, you know, a few weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago. You know, he described everything accurately, and that's what you're supposed to do. He had it well packed. He had all the sets in their own individual bags. Like I said, I won't know until I go and build them if actually everything is there. But I'm pretty pleased with the way everything looks, just from what I've seen in this rough, quick glance at it. So tell me what you think. You like this haul? Did you see anything you want me to build right away? I'm a very busy man. I will try to build them as soon as possible. I want to review everything, and we are looking forward to getting all of the statue figured sets. So Mardi Gras man, you're always asking, do you have all of these, or what themes are you complete? I will be complete on the statue figured sets, hopefully this year or before Brick Fair 2016. We already got a bunch of them. In fact, I got to go check my list, because see which ones are left. I do have another order coming that will have some of those in it as well. So this has been a really, really, really long haul, but it's kind that I really love. I hope you liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, if I said anything that didn't make any sense, ask me and I'll try to answer. Thanks for watching. It's BrickTsar.